bohong.
Aku hanya memikirkan satu peraturan penting. Kenapa kau lakukan hari ini kalau kau bisa melakukannya besok? Hahaha.
Few moments later.
Okay guys, hello, my name is Ricky Putra Yuljandani. So today I will presentation my project for vocabulary building. So in part 1, I'm gonna explain about language and structure, and in part 2, I'm gonna explain about case study in business idioms. So in part 1, it's language and structure, preparing a detailed explanation on key concept, word formation and proverb. So topic 1, word formation, expanding vocabulary. Okay. So in 1, affixation, adding a prefix like an or a, or a suffix like ness or li to a base word. Example, happy to unhappy or happiness. So 2, compounding, combining two independent words to create a new word with or new meaning. Example, rain plus bow to a rainbow. 3, conversion, zero derivation, changing a word, class, or part of speech without altering its form. Example, email, noun. 2, to email, a verb. Okay, so gonna example of affixation and prefixation and suffixation. To a prefixation, explanation, adding a morpheme to the beginning of the word, like on, this, array. Example, honest to dishonest. In suffixation, explanation, adding a morpheme to the end of the word, like ness, li, or tion. Example, like quick, quickly. And for back formation, explanation, creating a new shorter word by removing a supposed affix. Example, like television to televise. Okay, so in topic 2, proverb, wisdom in a sentence. Definition, a short, well-known traditional saying that express a specified truth or advice based on common sense, often metaphorical. Real example, don't judge a book by its cover. Context and explanation, used to advise caution, do not make a judgment about a person or thing based on their external appearance alone. The cover is the appearance and the book is the true values. Okay, so part 2, case study, developing English training material for new employees. The challenge for new employees. You are preparing English material for a new employee. in an international company. Many idioms appear in business conversation, but employees find them confusing. So, idiom analyze core provisional process. Number 1 is under the weather. Figurative meaning: to feel slightly unwell or sick, feeling poorly. Business context: used to excuse a slight dip in performance or attendance, like I'm feeling a little under the weather. Idiom number 2, cut corners. Figurative meaning: to do something in the easiest or cheapest way, often reducing quality. Business context: advising against rushing quality assurance to save times, like we can afford to cut corners on the final testing. So, idiom number 3, on the same page, meaning to have a shared understanding or agreement. Context: ensuring all team members are aligned, like let's confirm we're on the same page. Number 4, touch base, meaning to briefly make or renew contact with someone. Context: scheduling a quick check-in meeting, like I'll touch base with you tomorrow. Idiom number 5, think outside the box, meaning to think creatively and unconventionally. Context: encouraging brainstorming for innovative solution, like it's time to think outside of the box. Analysis: the expressive power of idiom. Conciseness and efficiency. Idiom condense complex ideas into short, memorable phrases, making business communication more efficient and faster to process. In cultural fluency and rapport, correct usage demonstrates cultural immersion, building stronger rapport and trust with native speaking college and clients. And vivid imagery: they introduce figurative language which create mental picture that make the message more memorable and engaging than literal speech. Provisional tone: choosing the appropriate idiom can subtly elevate the formality and polish of one's speech, conveying competence. So, and in the end, have a short, primary short, and academic reference. So, I guess that's it for my presentation. I hope it's understanding and you can understand what I'm saying, what I'm explaining. So thank you very much. I'm Ricky Putra Yuliandani from University Bina Sarana Informatika. Thank you.